Hey everyone, this is HobbyBiology bringing you my first video ever on this channel. I'm going to be showing you how I built my Eastern Newt Terrarium from scratch, so let's get into this. I knew this was going to be a big project. My terrarium before just wasn't holding up, so I had to take apart the entire setup and set my newts aside in this little container for the day while I worked on this. I have 4 Eastern newts in the terrestrial red F stage. I picked up eco-earth substrate that I plan on mixing with this reptile soil. But first I had to mix the substrate in with water, and that was a messy job. This took a good hour or so to get it to a nice consistent mush. Then I put it all into a bigger Tupperware and added the reptile soil and continued to mix all that together. I also had some sphagnum moss which I had to soak in water for 30 to 40 minutes. So while the moss was soaking, I took my terrarium outside and started adding the soil substrate mix to it and started molding the land. And then I started sprucing it up. One signature thing I like to do with all of my terrariums is I put a basil plant in there. I think it keeps the tank smelling a little bit fresher. I just like having some live green plant life in there, and they're pretty easy to maintain. I really recommend just being as creative as you can with your tank because it's just more fun to make a interesting little world for these little guys to wander around in. Make sure you include places for them to hide and get away from the light, but don't include too many or else you'll never see them. On the topic of light, I just got a UVB bulb off of Amazon. And finally I started adding some moss. I put it draped over the water dish at first, but I had to push it back more because it was sucking up too much of the water. As soon as I put them in, I was able to see the improvement. They have so much more room to wander, and they seemed really happy. They were active, and they were sticking together while checking out the new environment. Thank you all for watching. I plan on making more terrariums and many more videos like this in the future, so be sure to like and subscribe.